In the last video, I talked about displacement, where someone goes through a negative experience and they get negative impulses that they need to let out or release, but they cannot do that with the object that caused that or the person that caused that, and they look for a weaker object or target and they take it out on them. You know, the person who gets a dressing down by the boss in the office and they're told you're not meeting your targets, you're not working well, and they go home very upset and they insult their children or they kick the cat or they bang the door. They're letting out negative impulses to a weaker person, to a weaker object. And even our students sometimes do that. You know, they get into a negative experience and they take it out on someone else who was not the cause of this negative impulse. And we need to recognize that, and we need to help them to come out of it. And in the last video, I talked about that. Now, today I'll talk about rationalization as another coping mechanism. It's a negative one. Some people have said rationalization is rational lies, lies that are actually rational. You know, people telling themselves lies to justify why they did not achieve something, why they did not manage to do what they had said they would do or what they had set out to do. For example, someone has a target, they try to do it. Maybe it's a student, they want to get a certain grade to get into a certain uni, or just to get a certain grade to improve their academic, performance. And then that does not happen. They try it once, twice, it doesn't happen, and they say, oh, after all, grades are not important. After all, there are many people who succeed in life even without good grades. That is rationalization. And we need to recognize that, and we need to help students come out of it. The best and the most classical example of rationalizing that we know is the story of the hare that wanted to eat some grapes, tried to climb up, to jump up and get the grapes, was unable to do that, and went away saying, oh, those grapes after all are not ripe, they are sour. And we came up with the saying sour grapes. You know, it's something you wanted, you really wanted it, but now that you don't have it, it's become unachievable. Now you get into telling yourself rational lies. How can we do this, guys? How can we help, as leaders of learning, how can we help our kids, our students to come out of it? The best thing is always to look at the cause. If you know the cause, what could be, give a safe space for the student to tell you what is going on in their lives. Oh, you look upset, what could be happening? And they'll tell you it's a grade they wanted to achieve, they did not achieve, or they wanted to make it for the school team and they did not make it for the school team, or they wanted to be friends with someone and that did not happen, that someone turned them down, and they go around giving all these excuses that are actually rational lies. The best thing is always don't judge the person, don't judge the student, but let them talk about it and then ask them, what do you want to do? How can you deal with that? Maybe change the strategy. If it is a certain grade that you're not able to get, though you really want it, can you get help? Or can you change the grade, maybe set a lower target, and once you get to that, set the higher one, and so on, kind of scaffolding. So there are many ways that we can help these students to cope, because if we don't help them and they get into the habit of rationalizing, even in life, that is what is going to happen. They will be setting targets, they get a difficulty, they don't achieve the target, they give up, and they go around giving rational lies. That is all for today. I would like to hear what you have to say. You can give a comment or two, and I'll be able to check it. Kindly consider subscribing to my channel so that once I release videos like this, you'll be notified, and then you can watch and possibly give your input. Thank you. We'll see you in the next one.